It's time to answer your Twitter questions here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange with Jim Cramer. Jim, first one comes from John. He wants to know your thoughts on IBM, short and long term.
Okay, IBM I think is a turn, and I think that what people have to recognize is Warren Buffett bought more stock because there could be a turn. The important thing to remember about IBM is that 12%, literally a huge amount of their business overseas, just crushed them, the strong dollar. If you think the dollar's peaked, IBM is one to buy.
Matthew says analysts seem split on Corning. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Corning is such a battleground that I would just want to stay away. People just want to call that thing both sides, which is why in the end it flatlines.
Eric here has a two-part question. He says he's owned Shake Shack since the IPO. Has it peaked, and should he sell and buy Twitter instead?
Shake Shack won't peak, I believe, until they do some sort of secondary, which is not for a bit. The shorts really were all over Shake Shack from the very beginning. I don't understand that. They were looking totally at valuation versus, say, McDonald's or Chipotle. Stocks don't trade on valuation when they come public. They trade on excitement, and this one remains exciting.
Chris asks, what's happening to Walmart? Stay in or get out?
I think that Walmart is totally a function of the fact that people decided that gasoline had bottoms and it was going up, and minimum wage, which is going higher. And then don't forget, people were hiding there because they felt that the dollar was going to remain strong. A weaker dollar means that Walmart is not a buy.
All right, let's talk Merck. Ahmed wants to know your thoughts at this price.
Merck is a very big position in ActionAlertsPlus.com. It was an extraordinarily good quarter that very few people were expecting. I expect more buyback. I also am owning it because I do believe that there will be a substantial announcement involving Alzheimer's within the next 18 months.
Okay, great. And lastly, Greg says Chesapeake Energy had a nice run last week. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, look, if you like the oils, let's listen to what EOG has to say after the close. I like growth oils, and I don't like natural gas. But the natural gas numbers are still miserable because there is just so much coming from Marcellus and Utica. So Chesapeake just isn't levered to what the trends that I need to see.
Great. Thank you so much, Jim.
Thank you.
And make sure to keep the questions coming. Always make sure to tweet them using #CramerQ. That's Jim Cramer, and I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.